So
I don't know if I would describe it as awe-inspiring though.
right.
More like nah-inspiring, am I right?
Oh goodness.
As in like nah.
So
if that wasn't evident.
The Walking Dead episode, the most recent episode that we've seen to this point.
If you watched it without falling asleep.
Yeah. So not much happens in it. Not really. I mean, like that. We get it. We get a couple of things. Yeah. Anthony talks to Gregory about how he actually just straight up comes to the Saviors come to the hilltop, and
there's this whole suspenseful sequence of
are they going to find Daryl and Maggie?
Is Daryl going to jump out and try to stab the dude? I don't know what's going to happen. Oh wait, he didn't find them. Nothing happened. Oh, surprise.
Yeah. Then there's the is
honestly,
her name Enid, right?
I wanted them to find them because I was like,
I just want something to I want something to happen. Yeah. I kind of felt the same way. Yeah, I completely get that. Then you had, so the reason why Anthony shows up is
Doctor.
He's there to get a new doctor. And apparently this doctor was brothers with the doctor who got killed.
Really?
Yes, they were
brothers?
He was actually his brother.
Says that?
The doctor did. Because so you have the scene where where Anthony goes to the doctor and he's like, "Hey, you're moving up in the world. You're coming over to our camp." And he's like, "Why does Negan need two doctors?" He's like, "He doesn't." And he's like, "So did my brother like do something or say something stupid and get himself killed?"
He said my brother?
He called him his brother.
Oh.
Because they're both Dr. Carson.
Oh.
Yeah. So, which is weird. I've never heard of two doctors or being brothers, but I guess stranger things have happened. So they take him away. There's a little conversation between Anthony and Gregory where Gregory seems to suggest that there are people there at the hilltop who will be unhappy with them taking the doctor and therefore may supplant him, and then things will be difficult for the Saviors. I really enjoy when, even though he's a slippery, slimy character, I enjoy how he very carefully parses his words like this. Like these scenes, I actually enjoy watching.
Yeah. Because
they're very well written, and this actor, I don't know what his name is, but the guy who plays Gregory plays him just very it's like watching him thread a needle just with how delicate he is with how he says certain things, and then he'll turn around and treat someone like Maggie like absolute trash, which I'm just saying that's good writing. Even though I don't like the character, it's good writing.
He's played by a man by the name of Xander Berkeley, and
he's been on Talking Dead, I want to say. But yeah, any scene where he's trying to talk his way out or into something is really fun to watch. So we get one of those, and then of course we have, for the most part, the episode is about Sasha and
two of my favorite characters. I just like them so much.
Right, because they're so deep.
They're always just. They're just talking about really interesting things, doing really interesting things.
Okay, help me with the other one's name. It's
Rosita.
Sasha and Rosita.
I don't know which one I dislike more, honestly. Probably Rosita. Yeah, because Sasha used to be cool. Rosita's never been cool. Yeah. She's always been annoying.
So yeah, Sasha and Rosita, they finally go off on their mission to take out Negan,
and they bond on the way.
And then, of course, what do? They
don't take out Negan.
Well, there's a stupid argument about whether they're going to snipe him or whether they're going to storm the base, and it's just this should not be an argument. Of course, you should try to snipe him. You're going to have better odds of success and escape.
But the thing is, Rosita doesn't want to escape. She wants to die. That's what she says.
Then snipe him and then run into the camp and die.
Kill yourself if you want to die.
I just don't know what.
Don't take that out of context, anyone.
Take them by surprise. That's a lot easier to do with a sniper rifle, which you have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it honestly shouldn't have even been.
But that was the thing about it, though, was that Rosita didn't want to come out alive, so
I know.
She wanted
she
to be like
wants
a kamikaze
this to be
mission.
a suicide mission. It's just, I don't know. I don't like.
So yeah, and they're up there trying to snipe Negan. They don't get a good shot. Surprise. And they see Eugene out there. Why did they decide to go down there? He said something on a walkie-talkie that makes them go down and try to rescue him.
Well, I think that the fact that they see him, he's on the walkie-talkie, and they are just like, well, hey, well, we can set him free, and at the same time, go in and storm the place. That's probably the real reason why they decided to storm and not snipe. But they go down, and they, Sasha does this move where she.
Well, first of all, they try to rescue Eugene.
That's right.
And he's like, I don't want to leave this magical land.
And they kill one of the saviors.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Eugene's just like, I didn't ask you to come save me, and you need to leave. And then he just runs inside the building and
quivering like a little coward.
And then right after that, like, Sasha gets in and then closes like the hole in the fence behind her so that Rosita can't go in with her.
I don't even know how she does that to where you can't open it back up.
She did it really quick. That's all I know. Like she wired it or something.
And at first, I didn't notice. I thought that they were on opposites. I thought that their sides were reversed. I thought Sasha was like trapping her in there. Something I was like, what?
It was a little bit confusing.
Maybe they did that intentionally, so you're like, wait, what?
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, and then she runs in, and that's
I wonder if she's gonna kill Negan or not.
Oh, I don't know.
I gotta find out.
But that's the end of the episode. And that's all that happens. It's a painfully dull episode. It's easily the worst one of the season.
There could be ones that match it. I can't think of them because they're not worth it.
And the thing is like, I don't think this has been a good season. I would definitely say that.
Not exciting, but
tension.
Yeah.
Lots of tension.
I wish Negan were in the season more. There's been like 4 straight episodes where he's like barely doing anything.
I do wish they would do things like, okay, season 3, I want to say episode 4, they pulled a fast one and like killed off 3 major characters in a single episode that was not a premiere or finale. And I'm kind of getting tired of it's like it seems to be like every season finale, or if they haven't killed someone off in a while, it's going to happen either at the mid-season finale premiere or the season finale or premiere. It's just getting so old and tired to be able. So it's just like, oh, well, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about in season 3 when they're exploring the prison.
Yes,
T-Dog,
Lori.
Yeah,
and one other person dies.
Yeah.
I forget who it is, but yeah, like they just started like killing people off, and you're just like, whoa, what's happening? This is only episode 4 of the season.
Yeah. That's my favorite season, by the way, season 3.
But they don't do stuff like that anymore. No. All they do is they try the fake out stuff.
They did it in season 5. Like Tyrese just died in like a random episode.
Oh. That wasn't like the mid-season premiere?
No, that was like one of the last episodes of the season, like third to last episode.
But yeah, that was kind of a random way for him to die. But they just don't do that anymore. So like when you have a very by the numbers safe where there's like manufactured, I don't even think that there was like a walker attack. Oh, I think Rosita and Sasha run into some, but it's like, come on. We know that they don't really pose much of a threat. So it wasn't a very tense episode. It was just all about build up and basically taking a very long time to tell not much at all.
That's this whole season, honestly.
I don't think so. I think this has all been very much a journey.
It's been a season of, but yeah, basically just build up.
The first half of the season has been Rick trying to placate Negan, and the second half has been him being like, okay, this isn't going to work, everyone's eventually going to get killed by this guy, we need to do something about it now. And him building that up, which is all going to come to a head soon, which is what everyone's looking forward to.
Like I just season 8's gonna be like this is the 7th, right?
Yeah.
Season 8's gonna be like
explosive.
Yeah.
I think.
It'll be awesome.
Better
be.
Yeah,
I just hope that this season ends on something like really cool, like where you don't know what exactly is gonna happen next. I don't know.
Yeah. So out of 10, what would you give this episode?
I'll be generous and I'll give it a 4.
4.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a little bit more generous because I give it a 5.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There was one really good thing, and it was the exchange between Daryl and Maggie.
That was pretty good. Yeah,
that was good about him basically saying,
yeah, because
Glenn
I
died
was
because
waiting
of
for that. I kind of was waiting for that to happen. I forgot about it by then because they just hadn't interacted in so long.
they hadn't. Like the only thing that you'd really
They're finally
seen,
dealing with it.
yeah, is at the end of that mid-season finale when they finally reunited and he basically just hugged her, and that was it. They didn't have any words.
Because I remember, like, when it first happened, when Glenn first died, I was like, oh, gosh, that's going to be hard for Daryl to deal with. And then it just kind of got tucked away because they never interacted that much.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's absolutely true. But, yeah, there wasn't much else to write home about with this episode.
Sorry, Mom.